This is question 14 out of the 2014 functions test SAC for methods 3-4. Sketch the following showing all features that are necessary. So I've actually got a minus x minus 3 there. So it's a logarithm that has been moved across to 3. And it's been reflected and reflected. So it's going to look something like this. Okay, so I need to have an asymptote. Make sure you label the asymptote with its equation. And I need to find the x and y intercepts. So to find the x-intercept, set it equal to 0, negative 2 log base e, 3 minus x plus 2, negative 2 divided by negative 2 equals log base e, 3 minus x, 1 equals log base e, 3 minus x, turning into an exponential, then 3 minus x equals e to the 1, so that x equals 3 minus e. E is 2.7, so 3 minus 2.7 is a positive number, so it's going to be somewhere there or closer. And to find the y-intercept, f of 0 will find the y-intercept, and that will be minus 2 log base e of 3 plus 2. So I'm going to put the 2 at the front. 2 minus 2 log base e of 3. So here's my graph approaching the asymptote. 3 minus e, 2 minus 2 log base e of 3. And I'm comfortable that I got the x-intercept, I got the y-intercept, I've done the asymptote, and I got my shape. Beautiful. Okay, the second one is a tangent. And I've got to draw it for this restricted domain, and I've got open circles on those endpoints. So just to remind me, I need to do endpoints, particularly if I'm someone that forgets to do endpoints, put it there to make sure that I tick them off. Okay, the tan curve would normally look like this, and the period would be half, so pi on 2 minus pi on 2. But to have the modulus, then it ends up looking like that, and then to move it down, it's going to end up looking like that. Okay, I can deal with that. So I can now draw my axis. I can put in, I need to go to pi and minus pi, and I know I'll have an asymptote at x equals pi on 2, and another asymptote at x equals minus pi on 2. I know that I'm going to go down to negative 1. And I'm going to have one curve that looks like that. And I'm going to have another curve that's going to look like that. And another one that's going to come down and look like that. I'm going to have an open circle and an open circle. Now, when I have tan of pi, that's going to be 0. So that's going to be negative 1, negative 1, pi, negative 1, negative pi, negative 1. I've done my endpoints, x-intercepts I haven't done, I've got my y-intercept, I've labelled my asymptote with the equations, I've got the perfect shape, I'm looking for the x-intercepts. So 0 equals the tan of x minus 1, which will be this one here, and that where does tan of x equal 1, and it's pi on 4, and that makes sense because they're dead middle, so pi on 4, minus pi on 4, minus 3 pi on 4, 3 pi on 4, and I like that graph. 8 out of 8.